How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to JDC Studio. My name is Jacob, and this is now the 5th video where I've ranked someone else's top 10 favorite NCS songs. I completely forgot what number this is in total. If you want to know, I guess check the description. But the rankers, Shine comes through, and sorry for the small spoilers, but I enjoyed this ranking because so far, I think it's the one I've given the highest ratings to overall. And I'm glad I was able to make time to work on it despite my schedule becoming somewhat busier. I know you're probably used to hearing that from me, but it's true. So, without further ado, let's get into the list, starting with number 10. Number 10 is Taitsupoken 2015 by Lensko, which is Shine's 7th favorite NCS song. We've got a bit of a mixed bag to start us off here. A couple months ago, I would have put this song much higher on the list, as I found the drop melody extremely cool, but later on, it unfortunately grew off me a ton, since I realized the chords in the drop sound slightly unpleasant to my ears. But don't get me wrong, this song also has its good qualities, such as the intro progression, and how the two main melodies overlap occasionally. I give it a 69 out of 100. Number 8 is Pushing On by Riot, which is Shine's 2nd favorite NCS song. This has similar traits to his current send-off, Pump Up the Bassline, which was actually in the previous top 10 I ranked. Shout out to Penguin. I'm mostly referring to the slightly epic dubstep style, but even slightly is going hard in this case. The melody and the off drops that sound between a chord and single note are really awesome, though I would enjoy this more had it been longer and the vocals weren't so high. I give it a 76 out of 100. Number 6 is Feel So Good by Third Prototype, which is Shine's 3rd favorite NCS song. Funny that we went from Feel Good to this. Anyway, the intro provides a lot of mystery, already raising the score. The drop's kinda bouncy, with the standard but relatively positive melody. After the first drop, a completely unexpected but epic trap switch-up takes place, changing not only the beat but also the tempo, although temporary for the break. I do still think Dance Floor does all of these things better, but this slaps too. I give it an 85 out of 100. Number 5 is Future by JDC, which is Shine's 4th favorite NCS song. This guy's tackled a lot of genres in his NCS discography alone, although he has multiple glitch hop songs, one of them being this and another being Adventure, and I've noticed some resemblance, specifically in the structure and the accordion in the break. It gives off good vibes for sure, so does the rest of the song as well. There's too many melodies to count, but they sound very uplifting, along with the fire beats. Also, I swear I hear that riser sound heard in the build-ups and drops in so many house and glitch hop songs, so I wonder if it's a commonly used sample. I give this an 86 out of 100. Number 4 is Paralyzed by DM Galaxy and Tyler Fior, which is Shine's 5th favorite NCS song. This is what you call a classic electronic piece. For some reason, it gives me heavy Monster Cat vibes. I guess they are both EDM labels. The chord progression in the verses is really well done, especially on that instrument, and the way the vocals get tuned up in the build-up is really cool. Surprisingly, I didn't really like the drop on first listen, but I grew to like how the melody ties into the chord progression of that section. The second drop unexpectedly changes the beat to a D&B pattern. I've never heard any other dubstep song in existence do that, but I love the creativity. Another unexpected element was the short piano melody in the outro. It's really unique and of course adds to the song's awesomeness. I give it an 89 out of 100. Wait a minute! Number 3 is Pentakill by Different Heaven featuring Risalan, which is Shine's 6th favorite NCS song. Right away, this song has one of the coolest intros on the label, starting with the fluttering sound effect leading into a verse with a triplet rhythm. Since the first part of the song I heard was the drop, hearing this was quite a surprise. The transition into the build-up is really funny and honestly underused. And last but not least, the drop has the most epic mix of savage dubstep. I give this a 90 out of 100. Number 2 is Shine by Spectrum, remixed by Gabriel, Drew, and Bloom, which is Shine's most favorite NCS song. I can definitely see why you like it, and personally, I prefer it over the original too, but only by the tiniest margin. The off drops in the original are preferred for me, although the background synth harp melody used in the off drops here sounds quite nice. This song is mainly carried by the amazing drop melody and the use of a different chord progression that might work even better. By the way, here's another song with that riser sound I mentioned in Future. I give this a 91 out of 100. And number 1 is...
Take me away from home. Show me all the
Fly Away by Chris Talk, which is Shine's 10th favorite NCS song. Wow, I haven't talked about a song this good in a while. One of the things I love the most here is the emotional touch. The off drops use piano chords that are extremely sentimental and give a really deep feeling for the song. It's not just the instrumentation either, the lyrics hit really deep as well. The few measures before the build-up sound magical if I'm being honest, which is helped by the introduced background guitar melody. Like Paralyzed, the build-up has a cool changing pitch effect as a riser, although I'm not quite sure if it's on the vocals or something else. Either way, it's awesome. The drops have some really strange noises in the melody that you'd think would be bothersome, but in a proper setting like this, they actually enhance the experience. I've probably mentioned this before at some point, but I love when songs have a large contrast of calmness in the off drops and epicness or intensity in the drops, especially if it's a dubstep setting, and this song pulls this off phenomenally. Of course, I also love that it switched between melodic dubstep and brostep. Finally, the cymbal at the end concludes the song perfectly, more than it would feel otherwise. And honestly, this song itself is perfect. I give it an 100 out of 100. Even the tops of the previous list that didn't get a perfect rating were incredible, so that really says something. P.S. I can't wait for the day I get to talk about Mendem's remix of this already masterful song, because that is just on another level. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you're new to the channel and enjoy the content I make, please like, comment, and subscribe. Subscribe to Shine too, he also makes NCS related content. But for now, that's all I have for you, and I'll see you in my next video. JDC out.